Are you bored and broke like I am? And with today's prices, we're all looking for some free-to-play games. Well, guess what? I'm here to tell you about the best free game on Steam in my opinion, which is Warframe. But wait, before just the game or what I'm gonna say, let me explain why Warframe is one of the best free games on Steam, if not the best free game on Steam right now. No, what do you mean? I'm not biased. And of course, the first reason is that the game is free. Not just that, but it also doesn't force you to pay money in order to progress in the game. And obviously that means no microtransactions. You can do every single piece of content in the game completely free without paying a single dollar. And above all of that, Warframe has a lot to offer, from mechanics and features to storyline and challenges and side quests and many more. And in case you don't believe me, we could take a look and see what the game offers. If you're into melee weapons and you like to get close and personal with the enemy, then yes, the game does offer that. And I think it's safe to say that most players play the game for the swoosh whoosh mechanics when it comes to melee weapons. What about if you're more of a ranged weapon player? Yep, the game got that too. The game has a huge collection of primary weapons and secondary weapons, so a lot of ranged weapons. And trust me, there's a lot of types of ranged weapons. You can find rifles that do a lot of damage, flamethrowers, bows that shoot like exploding arrows, and a lot more. You should definitely explore it yourself. Well, in case you're not convinced yet, what about a mech that does high damage for eye candy? What about exploding every single enemy that you see? Like, just trust me, it's fun when you have a mech and you're going around just exploding enemies, making life just a little bit harder for them. And above that, a mech is usually more tanky than a normal Warframe, so yes, you would have more fun using it. So yes, Warframe has all of that and more. And believe me, there is a lot of things that I can't fit in one video without overwhelming you. And it's not like the game is not overwhelming on its own already. But no, you ask, what about the storyline? Does it have a good story? And for that, I would say yes. For a multiplayer game, the game has enough content for storyline that it could work as a single player game on its own. And I'm talking for real, take a look at this.
Their kind replaced ours. A span of ages passed, but to the Eternal, it was swift as a sword stroke. They left us as children, but returned as gods. Then, the unthinkable, an empire collapsed. The Tenno vanished. In the chaos that followed, cutthroat divisions emerged. The Grineer, an endless army of clones. The Corpus, crazed plutocrats, and their technological monstrosities. The Lotus awoke the Tenno into this new era. She called them to protect a fractured system. Just as my kind had faced obliteration, so must the Tenno. Now, an old enemy threatens friend and foe alike. Our tenuous alliance must make a final stand.
All that content is free. Nothing to pay again, the game is free to play. Well, what if you like grinding and you like the feeling of an MMO? Well, Warframe, just Warframe. Trust me, bro. If you like farming and grinding, then you can very well spend hours if not days playing the game and farming and having fun. Absolutely just pure farming and grinding if you're into that. Also, guess what? You can very well do like 98% of the game alone without people or friends joining you if you like to play solo. You can also play with a squad of 4 including yourself. But I always advise for new players to play solo for the first bit of the game. Community? I kid you not, I never seen a community more friendly than Warframe's community. People here are really friendly and they like helping a lot. It's very, very rare that you would find someone or meet someone that's toxic here. For example, when I started playing the game, there was an awesome person, in fact my clan leader, that gave me Wukong Prime, the character that I'm using right now. Not just that, but the same person gave me this awesome primary weapon, which is a flamethrower that helped me go through a lot of the game. And actually I think I used this weapon like 60% of my time playing the game, keeping in mind that I have over 800 hours playing this game. And by the way, till this moment, I meet a lot of people that are willing to help and teach me things that I didn't know. And those are complete strangers, by the way, so you can imagine how wholesome the community is. The game has a huge variety of things to collect and use, from warframes to primary weapons, secondaries, melees, wings, companions, necromechs, a lot of things that you collect in the game. And trust me, it's really fun and rewarding when you manage to craft a new thing and use it for the first time. You can also go through the game and skip the grind by just buying things that you might need or want. But in my opinion, doing so ruins your experience and it takes the element of feeling rewarded after crafting something and getting to use it. But to be honest with you, if you decide to play Warframe, then be prepared for some heavy content, especially in the start. The game could get overwhelming even if you're experienced with other overwhelming games, for example. Just make sure to always ask people for advice and search for the things that you don't know or don't understand, and don't be shy. There is truly a lot of things you can do in Warframe. It is impossible to fit all of it in one video, but if you like to start the game or you already started but you want more advice and you want to know more about the game, then you could check out my previous videos about the game and I hope they aid you through your Warframe journey. Don't forget, if you like the video, hit the like button, and if you're interested in seeing more Warframe videos, subscribe.